Hello, welcome. This is the tarot readings for all signs of the zodiac for beginning of the week, Monday and the week ahead. So we're gonna go into the messages for you. If you know your zodiac chart, you can probably watch a few of the videos, and if you don't know your zodiac chart, you can go online to look it up for free. But you do need your time of birth. If you don't know your time of birth, put it out there to the universe and it'll probably come to you somehow. Spirit will find a way. If you want help with your birth chart because you've got blocks or lack of clarity about yourself, just contact me and I can do a session with you on it. I do it in a bit of a different way probably to other people, but you know me, I like to do things a different way. So if you want to sort of know more about yourself, but you've already had your astrology chart done, or you're sort of open-minded to find out more about your true nature, then you're welcome to book in with me for that as well. So yeah, I'm going to go into the readings. And by the way, it was in bulk. I think last night and tonight it's kind of in bulk. So not when you're watching it. When you watch this, it'll be probably 3 or 4 days since in bulk, okay? But basically it's just the beginning of spring. It's the very first sort of signs of spring happening, and the goddess returning and everything, all nature starting to rise again after the winter. So it's quite nice. So on that basis, I'm using this deck, Universal Tarot. I thought I'd change it. I always change the decks as we go through the year, and I thought that's quite a nice one to use for the beginning of spring. So that's what we're going to do, really. We're going to go to Taurus first, see what we get. Taurus for the beginning of the week. How are you doing? Emotions. Look deep within your emotions. Okay, so there could be some emotional stuff coming up for you at this time. And you might sort of sense that your emotions are helping to reveal things to you about who you really are. A lot of the time we use emotions in the wrong way. We use emotions to try and tell us how we feel about other people or different things we're doing in our life. But really, emotions are actually the true self trying to, communicate to us about ourselves. So emotions are very useful in that way. They call it, deeper self-inquiry in the consciousness path. The gurus call it that. So, you might have been having some feelings lately, basically, that are helping you understand yourself better, and instead of, instead of just wishing your life could be different or trying to change things, you're actually using your emotions to understand yourself better. Perhaps there's somebody in your life that's going through the same process and they are also having emotions come up at this time. And it's kind of revealing quite a lot to them as well. So let's see what else we're getting. It feels difficult at the moment, I'm not going to lie. It's like things have been a bit stuck for you and you kind of really wanted something to happen, and because it kind of hasn't happened, you may have felt despondent, like, well, if I don't get this one thing to work in my life or this one opportunity, like nothing's really gonna make me happy. It's that kind of feeling. And you're kind of honestly a bit confused at the moment, thinking, what the hell do I do? Okay, so let's see what else we're getting for you, Taurus. You know, your emotions are obviously coming up to tell you something about yourself. It is triggering. There is a lot of unknown quantities for Taurus in this soul family at the moment. With the Moon card, Spirit is saying that there is more to be revealed, and that you will have a lot of realizations, and I think that's going to happen over the next couple of weeks, because you've got the Hermit card with the Moon over the next lunar cycle, perhaps over the next month. Then a lot more realizations going to happen for you. So what Spirit is saying at this time is try, I know it's, you're going to want to slap me for saying this, but if you can try and stay calm and still and not do very much over the next month, don't make any massive changes, don't rush yourself to make any massive decisions, because it looks to me like over the next month you're going to get a lot of clarity and realizations come up. Yeah, because tarot is showing that you've been feeling pretty fed up and confused about what to do about something, and they're just saying hold off making a decision. You are going to have a lot of clarity over the next lunar cycle. Somebody connected to you says, I hide behind material things. Okay, and that might be a mirror to you, and maybe you've had the tendency to do that in the past. But now it looks to me like for Taurus at the moment, it's really all about the emotional realm. Yeah. So that's why it's important to sort of try as much as you can not to rush any decisions. Best not to make decisions when we're emotional. Best to, you know, wait it out till things settle a bit. What's Spirit helping you with? My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. See, what a perfect card. That is basically Spirit saying that you can't micromanage the situation. You know, it's all in the cosmos. This is your predestined path, and it will unfold. You know, it is challenging at the moment because you're sort of wanting it to unfold probably a bit quicker. But please trust in Spirit that things are happening and being revealed in a set, predestined way. Okay, so I hope that reading helps, because that really did for me. I felt like that was hopefully useful, and I'm sending you lots of love as well. Okay, so we're going to go into Virgo next. I've got the heating on because it's a little bit, it's not actually that cold, but I'm a bit chilly, and I think it's because my hair's slightly wet. But it's, oh, I feel a bit cold. I've sort of got my dressing gown over my legs. Right, Virgo for beginning of the week, okay? Surprise. Ooh, you may be about to be surprised. Interesting. Oh, nice. Okay, so you may be about to be surprised, Virgo. You may think you know what is going on, but it is very possible you don't. Okay, and also somebody connected to you may be quite surprised at the moment as well about a few different things or something in particular. Let's see what else we're getting. Right, okay, so, right, 3 cards just come out, and they're all major arcana. All of them. All of them are major arcana. This is interesting. There's a decision here, or a new chapter that you've recently been, well, realising is happening. It looks like things sort of have been revealed, and it marks the beginning of a new chapter for you, okay? You know, that is, well, it's a good thing, and it's because of all the work you've done, yeah? But it is quite a big time in your life, really, and Spirit is saying it is to do with healing, and it is to do with helping you come back to a nice balance within yourself. And they're saying over the next, well, beginning of the week, you know, your vibration is rising here, which is really nice. So really, it does look like a really good start to the week for Virgo here in this soul family. You know, your vibration is high enough that some kind of surprise is going to be channeled through. You're maintaining a balanced energy, which means you're closer to Spirit. Spirit's going to be bringing you something. Spirit's been working behind the scenes on this. Oh, and you've got the King and Queen of Cups together. Some of you could be going into a relationship, a soulmate relationship. Some of you could be working much more closely with Spirit with these two cards. Some of you could be much more tapped in and tuned into yourself. Could be feeling a lot more peaceful and in your spiritual zone, if you know what I mean. This energy is really amazing for Virgo. Judgment to the Temperance, to the Magician, the King and Queen of Cups, a surprise. It's like some kind of decision you've made, or this new chapter you've entered into now. Okay, I'll repeat that again because I don't know if that come out a bit confusing. Some of you may have made a decision. Some of you, well, you may have made a decision to enter a new chapter in your life. And it is very healing for you, and it's brought you to balance. And it's keeping your vibration high. And I feel like Spirit could be bringing you something this week. Or very soon. It's whatever you get brought, it will be very emotionally fulfilling. Somebody is saying, I know I messed everything up. Okay, and then that is also a mirror to you, and you sense, you know, you may, this is why I think you might have entered a new chapter, because you've obviously realised a lot, and a lot's been revealed to you. And you may sometimes notice yourself, you know, thinking about the past, wishing you could have made these realisations sooner, you know, made the changes sooner, whatever it is. I feel it is something been revealed to you, and but you know, it's all happened as per your divine plan. Let's see what else we're getting. So Spirit is saying you are a child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. You know, with the Magician card as well, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. I think you're tapping into it. Honestly, Virgo in this soul family is tapping into your universal intelligence, whatever you call it, and you're going to be channeling something from Spirit this week, and it could be quite a nice surprise. So that is very nice for Virgo. Enjoy. Let's go into Capricorn. Capricorn for beginning of the week. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers that you need. Alright, so somebody connected to you is quite confused at the moment. They do need to ask for some sort of guidance. Equally, you could be feeling some sort of confusion about something at this time. Could be something to do with your stability. Could be something to do with a relationship. Could be something to do with how you nurture yourself. There's been a level of self-deception. I think people were playing games with you, mind games, but also I think maybe you weren't being completely honest with yourself about some things, but it just looks like you're in such a better alignment now, you know? Star card. You're realigning after a period of time where things have probably been messing with your head, yeah? But it's clearing up now. You had that confusion card first as well. Yeah, you're walking forwards away from troubled times this week, and you're starting to build a more solid foundation within yourself, and this is going to be a real milestone. You're going to be really celebrating. Some of you may feel or sense that you're moving into a new home, or you may be doing something in a building that helps you move forward with your life. But equally, this can also be setting a more solid foundation within yourself after being so confused, not being completely honest with yourself at times, probably, you know, it was difficult to do that for whatever reasons, but now it's all getting cleared up. I can see that very clearly for Capricorn. Things are getting into a much better path for you. Spirit is happy you're getting back on track. Somebody does think about the conversations that you've had with them a lot. They do, you know, you're not imagining it. They do think about the conversations that you've had. But I think they're confused, you know, because we had that confusion card. So I think that this person is confused about certain conversations you've had, all right? Again, I feel certain people either played games with you in the past or didn't really help you in the right way, okay? But this is now all getting sorted out, and Spirit is saying Capricorn's making great progress now at this time, and you're going to be really celebrating this week, okay? Let's see what else Spirit is helping you with. You might have heard Gilbert just then, because there's a dog down, our neighbour's got a dog, and then he gets all cross. The dog's called Teddy. It's quite cute. Right. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation and creative accountability. So new things are happening, you know. Spirit is helping you create much better things that are going to be better for you. You know, life is going to improve now for Capricorns in this soul family, and Spirit's helping you to do that. So you don't need to think about the past or, you know, what you could have done differently in the past. The point is now, going forward, you can do things differently and supported by Spirit as well. They're helping you to create, be an artist and manifest, okay? And if you're not an artist and you don't think you're a creator, because I know some of you might think that, you know, it's how you're being more creative with your life again, and just seeing yourself go for things that you really enjoy and enjoying more. Right, so we're going to go into Aquarius. Aquarius for the week ahead. Recognition. The divine will help you recognise the signs and the miracles. So they're telling you to trust at the moment, Aquarius, all right? They're saying just trust, because Spirit is going to help you, all right? They're going to give you signs and, you know, a miracle coming your way as well. Yeah, you have been a bit stuck. You've been at a crossroads. It's been a sense of mystery. What the hell's going on? but you're about to receive, okay? You've got the Six of Pentacles there. So this week is going to be a week where you do receive, finally. So that is lovely. You will be celebrating, and it is something to do with your long-term stability, long-term happiness, okay? So hopefully that answers your question into regards to whatever it is on your mind at the moment in your life. You're going to be celebrating the long-term success and good fortune. You know, you're going to be responsible. You're going to do whatever your duties are, but long-term abundance does look good, and long-term stability basically does look good. So things are about to change for Aquarius in this soul family. Let's see what else we're getting. I know it probably feels very mysterious at the moment because obviously I said we've got that Lovers card, which represents being stuck, you know, crossroads, delays, which way am I going to go? But we've also got the Moon that's just sitting there for absolutely no reason whatsoever, because I have not picked that card, but it was just staring at me. So that just emphasises that I know things have been mysterious. Right, now somebody here says, I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay, and equally as well, that, you know, there may have been somebody for you that was a sort of a distraction from your pain at the time, and you know that coincided with a bit of a stuck time, but that is just not going to be the case going forward. You know, you'll come into more of a balance. You're going to start receiving. You're going to be celebrating long-term good fortune. So let's see what your spirit guides are helping you with. So receiving something this week which you will be celebrating. And Spirit says here, protection, loyalty, safety and trust. Star Brothers. That's nice, isn't it? I'll repeat that. Protection, loyalty, safety and trust. So Spirit is trying to make you feel very safe and secure, because you're about to receive something and you might be feeling anxious about, you know, am I going to receive what I'm hoping for? And they're saying to you that they are telling you to trust, and they're trying to support you to feel protected and safe while you wait to find out whatever it is you want to know, or whatever it is you want to receive, okay? So I'm sending you lots of love, Aquarius. Let's go into Gemini next. Okay, Gemini. Gemini for the beginning of the week. Let's see what we get. Commitment. Okay, commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. All right, so somebody is committed to you. All right, and also you are committed to yourself. Okay, because everything has to be a mirror from within. So you must be committed to yourself, because there is someone that's committed to you, okay? And that could be, you know, a friend, a family member, a lover. You know, it doesn't have to be a lover. It could be another person in your life. You are ready to go for it, okay, this week. You're just going to go for it. You're going to take a new opportunity here. Okay, Queen of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. You're not going to hang about this week. You're going to make something happen. And you're going to take an opportunity. And it's an opportunity for you to have better health, better stability, better abundance. It is a new beginning for you. You sort of may need to think about... what's the word I'm trying to use? Hang on a sec. Let me go to my little book, because it's... I don't want to say the wrong thing. I kind of know what I want to say, but I don't want to say it wrong. Sorry. Where is it? You need to honour yourself, okay? That's what it is. 5 of Swords is a card of dishonour, all right? So just keep checking in. Are you actually honouring yourself? Because this is a new beginning, I think, in you needing to honour yourself. All right. Let's see what is going on elsewhere. Somebody saying here, I don't react when people mention you. Okay, so somebody obviously does think about you or what have you, and they're trying not to do that at the moment for some reason. Perhaps they're triggered by you, or they, you know, care about you a lot, and they're sort of like not wanting to get stressed about that for some reason. Equally, there's something here to do with you not being reactive about yourself, okay? Because everything has to come from within. So there must be something within you that you could get reactive about, but you are really trying not to do that, because you know you now need to honour yourself. This is a new beginning for you. Fool card and Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning for you to just go for it and to be committed to yourself. Yeah, first card was the commitment card. And to just not get reactive about things, but to just keep going forward. And Spirit is saying you are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. You're definitely not alone. Spirit is with you here and reassuring you that there is someone in Spirit that is with you all the time. You know, and they're going to be bringing you more of a sense of community or support, okay? So that is quite nice, isn't it? Okay, so let's go into Libra next. Libra for Monday and the week ahead. I don't know if there's something going on with Virgos this week, because I did the Virgo reading and it was funny because when I was doing it I was feeling like I couldn't quite get the connection. So I don't know, I think there must be something going on with Virgo this week, but anyway. Whatever's going on, I'm not telling you to panic if you have got Virgo in your chart, but I just feel there's obviously something going on, because why I couldn't get that connection like I normally would. Perhaps Virgo has to release something. Perhaps there's some sort of obstruction. Anyway, let's go into Libra. Libra, oh, how nice. You've got love. Love conquers all. Okay. So somebody does love you. Okay, they do. And you do love someone as well, right? You love, and also you love yourself. That's more important. Yeah, everything starts from within here. So there's something within you. You are loving yourself more and more at the moment, Libra. You had been a bit blocked and defensive. And now you're ending those karmic patterns. Now you're going to get what you deserve, okay? It's almost like you were either not trusting, you were scared, you were being very overly cautious and overly careful, you know, and this is the Justice card. So you're going to get what you deserve, and there's going to be a shift here. There could be legal documents and other things like that getting sorted around this time. But, you know, it looks like you had been a bit blocked, and now things are going to get cleared up. Perhaps you were scared, like I said. Okay, there is a breakthrough coming. Oh, there's definitely a breakthrough coming. Libra in the soul family, you're about to see a massive shift happen this week. I mean, maybe it's to do with a few different things, but I mean, there's just no doubt about it. You've got the Ace of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune. So there's going to be a massive breakthrough this week. And don't worry if things feel slightly worse before they get better. That can happen with the Wheel of Fortune. You're going through, you know, you've got the Justice card here and the Wheel of Fortune. You're going into a more fortunate period of time. So do not worry. I know it's easy for me to say, but the cards are great here. And now this is interesting as well. Somebody does love you. And what did I already say? That the first card, wasn't it? It was all about love. And again, you love you, right? You've been cultivating a lot of love. I mean, this is the thing. I think you might have been blocked on a lot of levels and stuck, but I think all that self-love you've been doing is just finally breaking and shifting things, breaking karmic patterns, shifting things, and finally things are going to start moving in your favour. There could be a karmic pattern that's coming to an end, and you're going to finally get what you deserved all along. And Spirit is helping you. They've got light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation, okay, star bathing. So Spirit is sort of activating you. I do think that is a sign of this karmic pattern. I'm pretty sure there's been a block, a karmic block, or a karmic pattern, and it's finally, that block or that pattern's finally coming to an end. And you've also got here, water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness and rest. Okay, so lovely. Lovely for Virgo, a Libra. Why did I say that again? Lovely for Libra this week. Just keep resting up is what they're saying. You've been doing loads of self-love. And you're about to get activated this week into a new, well, Wheel of Fortune, you know, a fortunate period of time. Pace yourself, that's what Spirit's saying. Okay, we're going to go into Leo now. Leo for Monday and the week ahead. Let's see what we get. Oh, love conquers all. That card just came out for Libra. So if you've got Libra in your chart, you may want to watch that reading. Let's pick you another card. Yin Yang. Like the Yin Yang symbol, twin flame contains an aspect of each other's character within themselves. They do, but honestly, all our relationships carry an aspect of each other within ourselves. The reason why the twin flame is so powerful is because it's the first time we have that kind of awakening where we realise that we're in a relationship with somebody and it's like they are us and we are them, and it's all very like mesmerising and triggering all at the same time. But, you know, once you get over the twin flame experience, your level of consciousness has gone up. And then you can realise that actually everything in your reality is a reflection of you. And you start to work a lot more with yourself rather than with the reality. That's the pain of the twin flame, is because it's the first time you've experienced it, you're working too much with the twin flame, too much with the external. Because it's the first time you're having that type of awakening. So it's the hardest one because you've got to bring it all back to self. So what does this mean for Leo then? I mean, basically, you're getting more balance within yourself. You're loving yourself more. You will be noticing somebody else is becoming more balanced. You will be noticing they're perhaps loving you, or hopefully loving themselves as well, which is nice. So it's all good energy here for Leo. Let's see what else we're getting. Celebrating, moving forward more smoothly, okay? 3 of Cups to the 6 of Swords. You're celebrating, it's still the beginning phases for you, but things are more smooth at the moment and you're happy about that. You are becoming more balanced the next week. You are basically starting to receive more from the universe, and really this does signal this more balanced you basically does signal a karmic completion, you know, an ending of a journey that was karmic, and you've sort of woken up. Yeah, you've sort of woken up from it. Let's see what else we're getting. Okay, so somebody does think about you a lot. I mean, you've got the twin flame card there, whether it is your twin flame that you had previous, or doesn't have to be a twin flame though, because like I said, anyone can be reflecting our energy, because that's how we come into contact with people. It's always people that, you know, trigger us and bring something out in us. So there's somebody thinking about you. So many things remind me of you. And that, you know, for some of you this could be to do with love, honestly, but it doesn't have to be. And also you're going through this journey of self-love, Leo, and you're remembering so much about yourself. You're coming into such a nice balance, and you're just really tuned into yourself. This is great. These cards are great for the next week for Leo. You're really moving forward more smoothly. You're happy. It looks like you're cooperating with others, and that's helping you move forward. You know, it's like everyone's having a better time, and you will be receiving more, and some sort of karmic cycle has finally ended. Like I said, you're also at a point where you've got a lot more awareness now. Spirit is saying inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. Yeah, so Spirit is getting you to turn within. You are at a higher level of consciousness. You don't blame or shame or judge or, you know, others or yourself. You don't get so caught up in dramas. You actually spend more time getting to know yourself and figuring yourself out. So it's like, and loving yourself. So that's why things are finally moving forward for you. Yeah, I think there's an ending to an unhappy chapter for Leo in this soul family. There was some sort of unhappy chapter, but I think that is over now. Okay, let's see what we're going to get for Aries next. I'm going to have to go and get another drink in a minute. I'm thirsty. Okay. Aries. What do we get for Aries? Oh, you've got the yin-yang. Yin-yang energy. Okay, so you can take that how it resonates, really, can't you? There is a twin flame message here. I'll read it. The yin-yang symbol twin flame contains the aspects of each other's character within themselves. And like I said for the last reading for Leo, you know, we're more awakened in this soul family. We understand that the twin flame experience awakens us to the idea, the truth that our energy is reflected back to us in people around us. And we realise from that twin flame experience that actually that is the case with all of our reality. And it's a heightening of awareness. So what does that mean? I mean, I would say Aries, you're getting a lot more balanced and you're getting a lot more spiritually aligned. Your level of consciousness is going up at this time, and you are able to perceive a lot in the people around you. So you're able to perceive a lot in the people around you, and you're realising that you can use that to help you learn more about yourself. You know, rather than getting caught up in other people's dramas, you can actually just use that information that you're seeing about other people and connect it into, well, what does this teach? What is this revealing to me about myself? There has been something on your mind that's probably been driving you crazy to do with some kind of transformation. And, you know, honestly, the guru is in charge. That's like the Hierophant guiding that horse in the Death card. So this transformation is happening as per divine karma and not really within your control. So thinking about what's going to happen and driving yourself crazy is pretty futile, because it's not really down for you to decide what will happen. This is all going to be down to spirit, whether something happens or not. It is challenging. There's no freaking doubt about that. But I think you're going to have a breakthrough this week, okay? Because you've got this card, which is challenging. You've got the Ace of Swords, which also represents the challenge, but it also does represent a breakthrough. So there's going to be a breakthrough. It's something to do with a transformation that's been driving you nuts, thinking about it. And, you know, when we talk about transformation, I mean, that really could mean anything, couldn't it? It's always going to mean about our own inner transformation. But obviously, you might be seeing other things in your reality, like other people going through transformations or other situations that are transforming as well. So that is the general theme for Aries. And there's going to be a breakthrough this week. And I know it's challenging at the moment. Someone's saying here, finding out the truth crushed me. Okay. So somebody obviously had a bad time having to face up to certain things. But equally as well, for you, you went through a hell of a lot finding out the truth. But isn't it worth finding the truth out? No matter how crushing it is. Because I know with this card here, the yin yang twin flame card, your level of consciousness has already gone up massively since your twin flame experience. Or whether maybe you haven't had a twin flame, but you might have had a karmic relationship or something that was really difficult, and your level of consciousness has gone up massively since then. So you will get through the challenge that you've got at the moment, and you're going to have a breakthrough this week. Let's see what else Spirit's helping you with. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. What did I say? You know, you've got the guru in that card leading the transformation. Spirit is going to bring a breakthrough. Like I said, there's not too much point in thinking about it. Spirit is saying surrender to the alchemy of life. That's what you got to do. That's what we've all got to do, really. But there's probably something in particular that you're wondering about at the moment, and it's basically Spirit is saying it doesn't really matter what you do, because this is already predestined anyway. Sort of beyond your control, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let's go into Sagittarius. And we'll see what we get for Sag for Monday and the week ahead. Let's have a little look. Oh, love conquers all. That card keeps coming out, so I am going to shuffle again, but I will just share it because it is a lovely card. Somebody loves you, okay? And also you now love yourself. Self-love, what is it? Self-love is accepting ourselves, our true nature, you know, not bothering with a false identity anymore. Not trying to be, I don't know, something that we're not, you know, just being. Muji says, don't try to be original, just be true. And I like that. And also, loving yourself also means learning to love your shadows. Being able to see your shadows, you know, the parts of yourself that you haven't really wanted to admit to or see, and learning to just love it and accept it, because it is just you, isn't it? So Sag, loads of great things there to do with love. So you're attracting love at this time. And you have also got illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. Okay, so just be aware of it doesn't have to be a lover, but just be aware of any sort of, I call them like little glitches in the matrix, you know, like little tests in a way from Spirit, where we could get attracted to an idea or get attracted to maybe a situation or a person, but it's just our ego. And actually, is it necessary to do that? You know, why not just see how samsara operates in the matrix and try not to follow it? You know, try to stick with just loving yourself and seeing what spirit wants to do with your life. So I think you're seeing through a lot of illusions at the moment. I think you're realising, you know, you don't really need to chase illusions anymore. You would rather love yourself. You're in your truth. You're in a good position. You're being more wise. In your truth, okay? Being more wise and in a good position to move forward. This is a time of progress for you. Things will progress now. It's a new beginning. You've got 2 10s. It's definitely a new beginning. You do feel a bit tired at times. You went through a lot of betrayals, a lot of poor treatment of you. But it's all basically at an end now. You do feel tired. Sometimes you might obstruct yourself or block yourself by doing too much, perhaps, or something like that. Try to see if you can drop something you've been doing. That would be more helpful for you. But yeah, 2 10s. This is a new beginning, and you are in a good position for this new beginning. You're being more wise, and you are following your truth, which is what I said at the beginning, isn't it? So you're not getting drawn into illusions anymore, and you're just focusing on loving yourself, being true to yourself. And Spirit is saying, see potential, bringing the unconsciousness to light. So a lot of realizations. I'll read that again. Seeing potential, bringing the unconsciousness to light. Yeah. Bringing the unconsciousness to light, I mean, that's just basically being able to see through the illusions, isn't it? You know, being able to look at the matrix and realise it's samsara. Why do I keep getting drawn into that? It's better off turning within and focusing on self-love. So, progress for you, for a new beginning. If you feel tired, don't worry too much, because it is worth it. Okay, things look good. And Spirit is really helping you to be able to perceive your life from a much higher perspective. And I think that will be helpful for you. Okay, let's go into Scorpio then. Scorpio for beginning of the week. Okay, spiritual. Your spiritual journey is beginning. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, on this channel, we've all been on a spiritual journey for quite some time. But there's obviously some sort of new beginning in terms of your spiritual journey that is happening at this time. You're going to move forward more smoothly this week, and you're going to be quite happy about that. You are going to be celebrating, okay? You're going to be feeling happier that you now feel you are going to be moving forward more smoothly, okay? Perhaps because you're taking a more spiritual approach. There is somebody connected to you who is doing a lot of spiritual work themselves. You're much more balanced this week. You're going to receive something this week. And there is also the completion of a major karmic cycle. Yeah, the 10 of the world card, sorry, that represents a humongous karmic cycle finally coming to a close. And you are of a higher level of consciousness than you were when you were in that cycle, if that makes sense. This is obviously a time of transformation possibly spiritual transformation. You will be receiving more. And this is all happening because you are more balanced now. Like I said, you're at a higher vibrational level than you were previously. So it's really good news for you that an old karmic cycle is going to close down, because it definitely looks like you're going to be celebrating. It definitely looks like things are going to feel more smooth, and you're going to be receiving something to help you on your way. Let's see what else we're getting. Okay, somebody says, finding out the truth crushed me. Okay, so that somebody you're connected to has been finding out the truth about something, and, you know, it's really hard for them to come to terms with this, but this is something they're going through, or something that they have gone through. And equally for you, you know, you've been finding out your own truth, and that has been hard. But I think it's worth it, because this week you're going to have a much higher spiritual perspective on things, which is going to be helpful. Let's have a look what else you're getting. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So Spirit is saying that in a way you are like a vessel. I mean, we all are, really. We're all vessels for Spirit. And that's why it's important for us not to get too tuned into samsara, because, you know, if we're going out into the matrix too much, we get distracted, and then we're not really being a vessel for Spirit. So Spirit is keeping you very conscious at the moment. It's quite amazing, actually, for Scorpio. Your Spirit's taking you on quite a ride, actually. That's what I feel. But it's in, I want to say Spirit's taking you on a ride this week, but it's definitely in the right direction. And, you know, what they're saying as well is that you don't need to worry about what is going to happen as you start this spiritual journey this week. Because what they're saying is you are a vessel for Spirit anyway. You know, the universe lies within you. So whatever is destined to happen will happen. And whatever is destined not to happen won't happen. So that is the words of Ramana Maharishi, not my words. Okay. It's just a good way of saying give everything up to Spirit, isn't it? Because whatever is destined to happen will happen, no matter what we might try to do to obstruct it. And whatever is destined not to happen will not happen, no matter how much we try to make it happen. It's best just to surrender and let Spirit decide. And I think that's it. I think you, Scorpio, you're sort of getting a much heightened awareness of that this week, and it's going to really help you. Okay, let's go into Pisces then. Pisces for Monday and the week ahead. Labyrinth. Even when you feel lost, there is always a way through. Oh, yeah. But we all need that sometimes, don't we? That reminder. Now, somebody that you know may have been feeling a bit lost, okay? Or confused, you know, on their journey. Maybe they've got to a bit of the journey in their life that's been, you know, quite hard to figure out. And also you know, you have got to a point in your life where it's like, oh, I've got this thing to figure out, and it's like, really, am I going around in circles? Am I going to come out the other side? You know, it's all of that. So Spirit knows what you're going through, Pisces. Let's see what else we get. Okay, you've seen an opportunity, and it is an opportunity that Spirit's kind of brought you in a way. Okay, because this is Ace of Wands, an opportunity brought by Spirit, and it's an opportunity to be more in touch with yourself. Yeah, Queen of Cups is very in touch with herself. It doesn't matter what gender or sexuality you are, but it's like you have been given an opportunity recently to become more in touch with yourself, maybe to do with your emotional well-being, maybe to do with your spiritual well-being, or maybe to do with your feminine energy, okay? You are going to be releasing what you no longer resonate with, okay? You've got Three of Swords, okay? So that is a card of releasing what you no longer resonate with. And you are also going to be doing very well this week because you are going to go with the flow. Strength card. You're going to be putting a lot more trust and faith in spirit and going with the flow. And I mean, that is absolutely Pisces energy. So if you're doing that this week, you're bang on point. Basically, it's like this week, you're going to be releasing the need to... you're going to release anything that you don't feel is in tune with you anymore, okay? Because the Queen of Cups is all about being tuned in. So I think you're going to release anything that no longer feels like it resonates for you, right? And then also you're going to be releasing the need to control things. You're going to be much more going with the flow, which does take a lot of spiritual muscles, as Muji would say. That is not easy to go with the flow, but it is Pisces energy, right? And if you sort of feel like, well, God, you know, how am I going to go with the flow? How am I going to try not to force things? Remember, Pisces, you are the moon card in the tarot, and moon is all about just staying still, not doing anything, waiting, because creating space is very conscious. It allows consciousness to enter. So, you know, and then let spirit bring the answers. Not easy to do, but that is basically what the cards are saying, is that you won't be forcing things. You will be releasing the need to control and force things. You will also be releasing anything that no longer feels like it is tuned into you. Now, somebody connected to you is saying, I want to be more than friends. Okay. And also equally, you are also, I know this sounds weird, but everything has to be a reflection of yourself. So, oh, Alexa's starting to talk. Weird. You are realising that you basically do really want to be friends with yourself this week, okay? You've got the Queen of Cups there, so you're tuning into yourself for your own emotional and spiritual fulfillment. You're putting that first. You're letting go of whatever doesn't feel tuned into you anymore. You know, you basically want to honour yourself and be your own friend. You know, even more than a friend to yourself, a soulmate to yourself, you know. It's like looking after your inner child, looking after your true nature, honouring your true nature. Being kind to yourself, being gentle to yourself. Yeah. And somebody connected to you obviously does really care about you. Let's see what else Spirit is helping you with, Pisces. Portal. Ooh, this is quite amazing. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards and a wild card. Okay, so you're going to have some good news this week. Doors are going to be opening. There is a portal here. Spirit is saying, this is your chance. This is your chance. And you can be very graceful with it, because it's obviously been a bit of a confusing time with that labyrinth card that came out first. You know, but I think you're going to find your way through the labyrinth quicker than you think, because some sort of doors are going to open. Okay, let's see what else we're getting. We're going into Cancer. Cancer for Monday and the week ahead. Enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognise that we are one with the divine. So, a very spiritual card for you this week, Cancer. We're going through a lot of spiritual things at the moment, aren't we? So enlightenment, right, enlightenment means, you know, having a higher state of consciousness and being able to see a bit more clearly. So that's going to be happening for somebody connected to you this week, which is very good news. Equally, you're going to be basically seeing things from a higher level of consciousness as well. It's good. It just means better perception of things, you know, not kinds of foggy or in denial or confused. Clarity. Yeah, you sort of, you were overthinking things a little bit too much, but Spirit is saying, you know, you're in a good position. You've got your 9 of Pentacles, you've got loads going for you, you know, you're beautiful, you got your resources, you got skills. So what are you overthinking for? What were you overthinking for? Not necessary, really. Long-term things look good that you're going to be celebrating, okay? You're going to be celebrating something to do with the long term. You're attending to matters that there might be sort of important matters that you have to attend to, and you're going to be celebrating those. Okay, so there's going to be some good news. I feel some good news this week, some progress this week that you're going to be pleased about. Somebody is thinking of you. The card says, so many things remind me of you. So somebody's thinking about you, but also equally, you're sort of remembering yourself. 9 of Pentacles. You know, you have been overthinking things a lot, but where you've been considering everything, it's like, yeah, I do remember who I am. Remembering who you are is what is unlocking the doors to something that you celebrate, that is to do with long-term stability or long-term abundance, okay? So yeah, long-term stability or abundance being celebrated. Realising this week, do you know what? I can handle things. I can do things. I don't need to be scared. I don't need to overthink things, you know. And Spirit is saying all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. Okay, then that's what we said, wasn't it? So Spirit has been helping you to turn your gaze within. Like I said with this card, you know, so many things remind me of you. Yes, somebody may be thinking about you here, but equally you've been remembering yourself. And that is so important. We have to remember who we really, really are in our true nature, because that's the only way we can get ourselves into alignment and create the life that we really want. And Spirit is helping you this week to just really connect even more to your true self. All right, so I'm sending you lots of love, lots of peace, and if you want to book in for a reading, do contact me. And I hope your beginning to the week goes okay. And thanks for subscribing as well and giving the video a thumbs up. Peace.